African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 11th of November, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of forces in the Kharkov direction inflicted defeat on the formations of the 105th, 115th, 116th, and 120th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Volchansk, Alkovatka, and Alexandrovka in the Kharkov region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 95 servicemen, 2 vehicles, and a 122mm D-30 howitzer. Units of the West Military Group liberated the village of Kolesnikovka in the Kharkiv region. The manpower and equipment of the 14th, 43rd, 60th, 63rd, 92nd Mechanized, 3rd Assault, and 77th Airmobile Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces were damaged. In the areas of the settlements of Kupiansk, Kucherovka, Zabrizovo, Kopanki, Ostrovsko in the Kharkov region, Yampilovka, and Torsko in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 530 troops, an infantry fighting vehicle, 6 vehicles, 3 Polish-made 155mm Crab self-propelled artillery units, a British-made 155mm Braveheart self-propelled artillery unit, a 152mm D-20 gun, and a 122mm D-30 howitzer. The electronic warfare station Quartus and 2 field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued advancing deep into the enemy's defenses, inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the 53rd, 132nd, 151st Mechanized, 142nd Infantry, 68th Jaeger Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 38th Marine Brigade, and the 12th National Guard Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Dzerzhinsk, Sherbanovka, Dmitrov, Yudaknoy, Voznesenka, Novoalexievka, Novodmitrovka, and Novoseladovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. 8 counterattacks by assault groups of the 93rd, 100th, 117th Mechanized, 152nd Jaeger, 5th Assault Brigades, 49th Assault Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 35th Marine Brigade, and the Light Assault Brigade of the National Police of Ukraine were repelled. The enemy lost up to 505 servicemen, a tank, 2 US-made Max Pro armored combat vehicles, 2 Cossack armored vehicles, 5 pickups, a 152mm Stubby howitzer, a 122mm D-30 howitzer, and a US-made and /TPQ-50 counter-battery radar. Units of the East Group of Forces have occupied more advantageous lines and positions, and have inflicted defeat on formations of the 33rd Mechanized, 58th Motorized Infantry, 128th Mountain Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the 37th Marine Brigade, the 117th, 127th, 128th Territorial Defense Brigades, the 21st and 23rd National Guard Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Suyili, Velika Novosilka, Zelenoy Pole, Rivnopil of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Temirovka of the Zaporizhia region. The enemy's losses amounted to 145 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, and 3 cars. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the 65th, 110th Mechanized, 141st Infantry Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 103rd and 126th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Novodanilovka in the Zaporizhia region, Alhivka, Lvovo, Nikolskoye, and Kamysheny in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 65 servicemen and 4 vehicles. Operational Tactical Aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, a component production workshop and a testing site for the SAPSAN operational tactical missiles, production workshops, storage sites, and preparation sites for the use of strike unmanned aerial vehicles, arsenals, fuel depots, a logistics center of the armed forces of Ukraine, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and military equipment in 133 districts. Air defense systems shot down 4 French-made Hammer-guided bombs and 39 unmanned aerial vehicles aircraft-type aircraft. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 648 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 35,551 unmanned aerial vehicles, 585 anti-aircraft missile systems, 19,167 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,487 multiple launch rocket systems, 17,673 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 28,157 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.